That's fine, okay. Fine, fine, fine. Okay then, great. All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Good evening, I'm WSA 9 meteorologist Topper Schott. Thanks for joining us. We'll answer all your questions. First, we'll give you some background. The storm is, not hammering us, but as we mentioned on Friday, it was going to be a 48 to 60-hour storm, and that's what it is. So we still have winter weather advisories around the metro, even into southern Maryland, Charles County, Prince George's County, Calvert County, and also even St. Mary's County covered by the advisory. It goes until 9 o'clock in the morning. And they've added, I think they did this in the evening, Fairfax and Prince William and northern Fauquier County as well, as some of those bands moved across. In white, we have winter storm warnings. For some reason, Berkeley County or Jefferson County is not in them, but Frederick County, Maryland, you are, Washington County, Allegheny, Cumberland, and over where Romney is located under a winter storm warning. That means you're going to get 3 to 5 more inches of snow between now and tomorrow night. Okay, big picture. Storm itself is just off Atlantic City, still producing pretty big bands of heavy snow across much of New England. It's calmed down a little bit, but I mean, they had 13.3 inches in Central Park by noon, and they're not anywhere done with the storm just yet. So we still have we had this little band of snow move back around, and the models were hinting at this Friday and Saturday and yet last night, and we knew some was going to roll through. It's just tough to always decide how many bands and where they set up roll through the metros. That first band went through about a half an inch to a trace was put down, and that's just enough to make roads slippery. I mean, it doesn't take much considering what we've already had on the ground. It started out as sleet too and then kicked to snow. So that is where we are right now. We're looking at temperatures kind of critical. We have just little patches of snow here and there. Most everything is south of Silver Spring down through Old Town, and then just patches of snow out toward Reston and Chantilly. Temperature-wise, it's kind of critical. It's 29 in Leesburg, 30 in Gaithersburg, 32 in Frederick, just barely above freezing downtown, 33, and 32 in Stafford, even 32 as far south as Fredericksburg right now. So, snow totals, if you haven't seen these, they're on our website, on our weather page. Oakland, 12 inches, Hancock, 5.2. We got a report from Smithsburg, 10 inches now total. These are total storm totals. And also officially 2.3 at National, 3 inches at Dulles, and 3 inches in McLean, Virginia. So our 3 to 5 was pretty good, and we went higher amounts as we went through today and tomorrow, north and west. So D.C. snowfall the next 48 hours, which means the next 24 really. Around half an inch to an inch. Not a lot, but there's going to be a couple bands of snow, we think, even down to the district as we go through tonight and tomorrow. For Frederick, again, 1 inch to maybe 2 inches. Leesburg, 1 inch to maybe 1.5 inches. And then we get into Hagerstown, maybe as much as 2 inches. Europeans still giving you guys 2 more inches of snow. So that would bring your total to anywhere from 8 to 12 inches. So our round 2, we didn't really change this map. I'm kind of proud of this map. We did it on Friday. I think Howard added the 6 to 12 band up in southeastern PA and New Jersey, which is a good thing. 3 to 5 right along the border. 1 to 3 Frederick, Gaithersburg to D.C., south of D.C. Probably just a trace to an inch. So here's Futurecast, 10 o'clock tonight. It's trying to produce some more bands here. Not so sure that's going to verify. We shall see. Temperatures, again, right around freezing. Then we get into the 6 o'clock hour, more bands of snow. And they can look pretty impressive for 30 minutes. By the time we get to 9 o'clock, things calm down a bit. 10 o'clock, 1 o'clock rather, more snow showers. And by the time we get to 6 o'clock, again, more snow showers here and there with temps in the low 30s, pretty much low 30s. But by 10 o'clock tomorrow night, 10:30, we start to see some clearing back to the south and the west, and we're going to end up with a pretty good day on Wednesday, maybe a few early morning clouds. So light snow tonight, some refreezing. More light snow Tuesday. Check your wiper fluid. I used them constantly today. And then windy and cold, but the sun returns on Wednesday, so that's kind of nice. All right. Remember this time last week, the European model had 30 inches of snow in D.C., in the burbs? Okay, now we're going to go forward to Super Bowl Sunday. European model's trying to produce an area of low pressure to the south of us as Arctic air comes in from the west. That's 4 o'clock in the morning on Sunday. 9:30 Sunday, some snow, a mix to the south. It brings the apparent low pressure system pretty close to us. That's why it kicks it to a mix in D.C. and Gaithersburg, but still snow in Frederick and Martinsburg, and then more snow Sunday night as it begins to pull away. That would be a pretty significant snow. We shall see. Again, it was a little overzealous last week, but to be fair, 6 days out, it had high amounts up to 2 feet, over Leesburg, Manassas, and D.C. Wasn't far off. Just go up 95 and plop those down in northern New Jersey and New York City. That's where the heavy snow was with this storm. We'll see where it's going to be with the Super Bowl Sunday storm. Clears us out by Monday afternoon. So, if you want to run tomorrow, slippery. Be careful. We have a yellow weather alert because of the slippery sidewalks and a little bit of snow and temperatures hovering around freezing. So please be careful. Really, the story tomorrow, as big as the snow showers, will be wind chills. 7 o'clock Tuesday, wind chill 21 downtown, 18 in Gaithersburg, 17 in Leesburg. By noon, wind chill's not a whole lot better. Temperatures feel like it's in the 20s, and by 5 o'clock, still feels like it's upper teens to mid-20s, maybe 24 downtown, maybe 19 in Hagerstown. So we do have a yellow weather alert for tomorrow. It's Groundhog Day tomorrow, and I don't honestly see how he could possibly see his shadow with the snow showers and the clouds in Pennsylvania. And we don't want him to see his shadow because that means he declares an early spring. When he sees his shadow, he gets scared and goes back to his hole and says, hey, 6 more weeks of winter. It's rare. It's only like 15 or 16 times in like 120 years he's not seen his shadow. We shall see. Windy and still chilly on Wednesday, but at least it'll be, bright. Near 50 on Thursday, upper 40s on Friday, some morning rain. Colder Saturday, so one front goes through Saturday. Then the Arctic front goes through Sunday, Super Bowl Sunday. And right now I'm favoring the American model. It's done pretty well this winter. American model keeps all that moisture the European was looking at south of us. But as the Arctic front goes through, it will squeeze every bit of moisture out ahead of it. So I think we're going to see maybe an inch or two of snow with the snow showers as it rolls through. High of only 26 on Sunday. On Monday, bitterly cold. Temperatures will struggle to get out of the teens to up to 20. So, all right, there's the background. Grace, any questions? Oh, good. You know what? Okay, when you say that, I'm going to write these down because I want to upgrade update the map. Okay, so stand by. All right, Pamela says 9 inches in Winchester. Okay, good. Okay, how much does she have and where is she? Do you know? Okay, okay. Anything else with snow totals? Okay. Okay. Yep. Okay, perfect. Okay, perfect. Yeah, we got a kind of a weather spotter up in Sibyllesville, which is in Frederick County, and he said he's had now, I think, 10 inches as well up here. So, Frederick, you're under a winter storm warning for tonight and tomorrow because these bands are going to continue to work their way counterclockwise down to us. Now, oftentimes, these bands never make it back to us, but because the storm is just barely past our parallel, we were pretty confident on Friday and Saturday that some would. I think the models went crazy as to how much moisture wrapped around. They always do that. But I think we'll see another couple of bands tonight and tomorrow. Right now, we're still seeing the heaviest bands push through Jersey into eastern Pennsylvania. And pretty good bands, too, running up into Mass. More numbers, yes. Okay. 9.5 in Funkstown. Okay. Okay, stand by. 4 inches in Ashburn. And 5 inches in Urbana. Great. What about Hagerstown? Yeah, okay, that sounds about right. Bealeton, yep, Okay, great. These are fantastic. Excellent. Okay. Well, good. We'll have a new list here. Excellent. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate that. Yeah, okay. Well, we'll get to the next snow. We'll go this way to get to the next snow. We'll go backwards and get to it. Again, it's 6 days out, so maybe I can't go backwards to it. Hang on. So just take things with a grain of salt here. It would be, now, again, the American model has the front going through, the Arctic front, with snow showers. And just like a front goes through in summer, get some big thunderstorms, we could get some big snow showers for a couple hours that will put down a couple inches, and then it goes away. The European model says, no, the front's coming through. It's delaying the Arctic air a little bit, but it is also saying there's going to be a little bit of a storm. So, here we are. This is 4 a.m. on Sunday. This is the European model. So it's got snow, again, all the way through our viewing area. And the wind's pretty good direction, northeast winds. That's good. By the time we get to 9:30 in the morning, we get snow in D.C., beginning to mix now in southern Maryland. And it's all about where the European model is going to put this storm. It's going to bring it not inland, but it's going to bring it a little too close to shore to keep everything snow for the entire day, according to the model. I'm just quoting the model here. So by 3:30, European says, okay, we're going to get a mix, even though we have northeast winds. You can sort of see the storm down here. And still snow, though, back into Frederick and Leesburg. And this is the European not only has this storm, but it's a pretty vigorous storm. It's actually a stronger storm than the one we're tracking and saying goodbye to right now. So interesting. Then it wraps in cold air again as the storm passes our parallel, and we get snow Sunday night. Now, I'm not sold on this. We don't usually get that much snow with westerly winds unless it's delaying the Arctic air until Sunday night, which is possible. But, getting that much snow Sunday night into midnight Monday with westerly winds, I'm not really buying that. And it clears it out on Monday. Well, Monday morning, Monday afternoon. So that's the European model. Again, hang on a second. I'll just pop this up for you. I'll show you the American version of the same time period, and it's different. And, some folks ask me, why are the models different? Well, they have different equations in them. They can get different data, and so that's why you can get a little different, feel. So this is the American model. So instead of snowing at 4:30 in the morning on Sunday, just some clouds at 7. Just some clouds at 10. Notice the rain to the south. Then it has some rain to the south, snow showers to the west at 1:30, and then it brings in these snow showers 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock. So that's an entirely different solution to the European model. So, we'll see. Can the is the European picking up on something, or is the American model not seeing it but maybe just weakening it and keeping it to our south? I think for the most part, probably the biggest reason is the American model is the GFS bringing in the cold air quicker, and that would just shunt anything off to the south, this big Arctic air mass. It's going to just kind of push it to the south of us. We'll see. I think snow on Super Bowl Sunday would be kind of fun, right? We'll be here. It's on Channel 9, so we'll keep you posted. Okay, so again, technically, our friends in Fredericksburg are not under the winter weather advisories, but, be advised, anywhere in the DMV could be slippery tonight with winter storm warnings to the north. Both go until 9 o'clock in the morning, and they might be extended a little bit. We'll see if any of these bands can actually make it all the way back here tomorrow afternoon. And some models do have it tomorrow afternoon as well, but right now, that storm is just hammering New England with 13.3 inches in Central Park, again, by 1 o'clock. That's a lot of snow, and they're not done. It should snow all night there. So here's our little band of snow that moved through. Okay, we'll see this little band right here from Leesburg, Warrenton, northeast to southwest. And now we have another little band right here, not quite as heavy, but you'll see darker shades of white or gray south of town, around Bowie, and down in D.C. and Old Town. So that's a decent little patch of light snow. Excuse me. Temperatures are critical right now. Old Town, look at that. A little bit of snow down there. Temps, around freezing, maybe 29 at Leesburg. Excuse me. 30 in Martinsburg. So we'll see bands of snow tonight, bands of snow tomorrow, maybe even bands of snow tomorrow afternoon. And I think we'll be done. I think by tomorrow night, everything gets out of here. So here are our totals. Yeah, a foot in Oakland. Hancock 5.2, National 2.3, and then Dulles 3 inches and 3 inches in McLean. I think we did okay on our Friday forecast. The timing was perfect. And mainly folks got 3 to 5 inches with a little more here and there. And I think that's was pretty good. Now, the next 48 hours, which means the next 24, maybe an inch in D.C., probably a little less than an inch. Frederick, probably an inch or so the next 24 hours. Leesburg, probably an inch or less in Leesburg next 24 hours. And Hagerstown, probably an inch plus, maybe an inch to 2 in the next 24 hours. Looks about right. So our call, traced to an inch south of D.C. The next 24 hours, 1 to 3 north and west, and then 3 to 5 along the Maryland PA border. So here's Futurecast. It's still trying to generate some light snow or snow showers at 10 o'clock tonight, and then kind of generate some activity overnight. And then by 6 a.m., still some snow showers as far south as Charles County. So you folks will see maybe a dusting down there. And then by 8:30, kind of a break, and then we see some more snow showers up to the north, especially north of I-70. More snow showers tomorrow afternoon, and then tomorrow night we finally see some drier air moving in, and we should clear out for Friday. For Wednesday. So light snow tonight, some refreezing, more light snow tomorrow. Check the wiper fluid. And then windy and cold, but at least the sun returns on Wednesday. That's a good thing. Grace, any questions or anything? Oh, well, thank you, Patrick. I appreciate that. Yeah, I appreciate that. One thing we tried to emphasize, and it sort of happened, it was a Miller B situation. So we get a storm coming in the Ohio Valley, it dies. We get an initial burst of snow with overrunning. That was our Sunday snow. And then the Monday, the storm system begins to take shape off the coast and then move away from us. And then the question is, how fast does it develop? How fast does it move away from us? Will it give us a little bit of snow for that second part? And I was always skeptical of that snow today. I mean, we've seen a little bit, but the initial snow was okay, although what happens is sometimes the parent low, the low in Ohio, we tracked all the way from California, was a little stronger, died out a little later, and that makes huge implications. It means there are tiny little things in your world, but in terms of the impact in the forecast world, if something dies out a little later, just 6 hours later, that's a huge deal. Or maybe it's 50 miles east or west. That's a huge deal as well. So thank you, Patrick. Appreciate that. We are looking at this is the American model on Sunday. And here come the snow showers, okay? Boom. They roll through here Sunday night, and then that's it. So that does not have a storm at all. But again, our friendly European model says, wait a minute, I'm gonna develop a storm. And quite frankly, when I looked at the maps, it has a storm kind of along, South Texas, Louisiana, the Gulf Coast, and it kind of tracks it up the coast. So it's not one of those cases where it just pops up. We can kind of track it. But again, the American model does not have this storm at all. Got snow in here early in the morning, more snow Sunday morning, a mix of snow by Sunday afternoon, more snow Sunday night, more snow even Monday at midnight, and then we finally clear out Monday, late morning, early afternoon. Hey, that'd be great. I think it'd be kind of fun. But even if the European model is wrong, I still feel that when the Arctic front goes through, and I've seen this a number of times, it'll squeeze out some moisture and give us a pretty good shot of snow showers. And then that will probably be it. If it rolls through, it'll kick anything to the south. Basically, what the American model is doing is it's developing a low pressure to the north of us and not seeing the one in the southern stream. And the European model sees the one in the northern stream, but really emphasizes the one in the southern stream. We'll see who is right. The battle of the models again is setting up. I kind of like it. Running tomorrow, be careful. It's going to be slippery. And also windy and cold. Wind chills will be in the teens and 20s all day. So maybe Peloton it. I don't know. Here are the wind chills, for example. 17 Hagerstown, 7 o'clock. Only 20 in La Plata at 7 o'clock. By lunchtime, it's still in the 20s. It never really gets warm tomorrow. By 5 o'clock, we're still, 19 Martinsburg, 24 in D.C., 26 in Fredericksburg. We're still pretty darn cold with that wind. As the storm departs, the winds pick up a little bit more out of the northwest. See the arrows? So this map always gives you the direction of the winds, northwest, direction of origin. And the bigger the arrows, the stronger the winds. So when you see tiny little arrows, that means just a breeze. Okay, 7 days. Groundhog Day tomorrow. Windy, snow showers for us. We'll say mid-30s. Finally some sunshine on Wednesday. Better on Thursday. Some rain on Friday. I don't think it'll be all day. I think it'll be morning and maybe early afternoon. I'm keeping Saturday dry for now. And then there's the morning snow showers on Sunday with the front. And then bitterly cold on Monday. Temperatures will struggle to get out of the teens. That's some of the coldest air we've seen in a couple of years. So, we'll wrap this up. And if there's any questions or any more snowfall totals? Cheryl, York to D.C. Well, Tuesday morning could be a little iffy. I mean, if you're on interstates, you're fine, but I guess the biggest problem would be getting to your car, not slipping, and then getting to the interstate or the major road that's treated. You'll have no trouble Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. It's just tomorrow morning I'm a little bit concerned, but I think, if you take it easy and your tires aren't bald and you have headlights and windshield wipers and lights, you should be okay. I get that question a lot, which model is more accurate for snow, the European or the American? It's a very tough thing to answer, and there's studies that have been done. Is it more accurate 3 days out, 4 days out, 5 days out, 24 hours out, 7 days out? I will just say this, that I think this year, this winter, I really feel the American model has done a little better job on snowfall and not going as crazy. Now, that said, you can say, hey, the European model was wrong for us last week for Sunday because it went 2 feet of snow, and the American model didn't. That's true, but the European model might have been the first to jump on board that, hey, that's going to be a big, big storm, and yes, I'm 200 miles off 7 days out, but the American model doesn't have it. So what's better? To be off 200 miles with a big storm, or not to have it at all. So it's very tough to really say who's more accurate, but I just feel overall this year the American model I give it to the American model this year. I do. Well, Phil should declare early spring tomorrow. There's just no way he's going to see, Puxtani, there's no way he's going to see a shadow. It's going to be cloudy with snow showers in Pennsylvania. But we've had this problem before when we know it's cloudy and somehow he still sees a shadow. We always make jokes. It's the TV lights, So we'll see what he says tomorrow. It's rare. I think it's only 14, maybe 15, 16 times he's not seen his shadow. But I don't see how he could tomorrow. But we'll see. We'll see. Well, thank you. I'm sorry you're not a snow person, Rosetta, but thanks for watching and listening to me. And in snow, it can be fun. It can be. I know you have to shovel it. And listen, I got to shovel it. I got to report on it. I barely have time to sled with my family. So I know it's kind of a pain, but it is one of nature's coolest things. And it's more difficult to produce, especially here in the Mid-Atlantic, than people think. Everything has to be kind of just right. And it's nice when all those fall together. So. All right, everybody. Good night. I will have new info at 11 on how much snow we're going to get tomorrow, see if the models change their mind, and we'll have a look ahead to next Super Bowl Sunday. All right? Thanks, everybody. Thanks, Grace.